First round uitgesproken was.
Jo, v pohodě. budou mluvit kluci z Bulharska německy? Jako jestli chtějí německy...
Je to velký překvapení.
Ne, já se zeptám.
Versucht auf Englisch, aber der
Aber,
übersetzt.
Deutsch aber geht auch. Also wenn ihr Deutsch sprechen wollt, dann
Also
ist
der
das kein
kann
Problem.
ja nur Bulgarisch quasi, ja? Und der Lazar,
Ja.
já bych to němčina, abych musel dát český začínat.
Dann začínáte. Also Deutsch geht auch.
Also dann sollte der Lazar es auf Deutsch sagen?
Ja, wenn er es besser...
Du kannst es auch auf Deutsch übersetzen,
Ja.
was Wladislav sagt. Ich übersetze das dann.
Ja.
Du kannst auch auf Deutsch übersetzen.
Oder auch auf Englisch, also was
Und dann
besser ist
kannst du
halt.
dann übersetzen.
Yeah, of course.
Jsem slyšel.
Vypínej se, teda zapínej. Jo, nebo takhle, ty konci to vypni, jakmile to takhle, to potom zapínej.
OK, tak jo. Tak až pojedou spoty, já už stejně nebudu nic říkat. Vlastně. Až pojedou spoty.
Řekni mi co, ale...
Ha? Ja, was soll ich machen?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome on the press conference after another great tournament, OKTAGON 45. We enjoyed really great atmosphere on the last event on this iconic island. With me on the first part of press conference is on my right side Nikolaos Serbezis and Ondřej Petrášek. On my left side is Honza Široký, Roman Paulus, Vladislav Kančev and Lazar Todev as a translator. Let me remind you that the main language of this press conference is English, and questions in Czech language will be translated. If you want to change the language of this press conference, a link is before the video on the YouTube. Dear journalists, it's up to you. Thank you.
Pavel Bartoš, já začnu s Honzou Širokým, gratuluju k výhře. Mně přišlo na tom konci zápasu, že jsi trošku zlobil na rozhodčího, že myslíš, že to mohlo být zastavený dřív už ten zápas?
Myslím si, že ne. Spíš jsme měli na začátku, jsem měl poučení a tam jsme se s rozhodčím domluvili, že budeme komunikovat, tak jsem se spíš díval a určitě nezpochybnil rozhodnutí rozhodčího.
Jasně. Ondra tam hodně hrozil těma hákama, bylo to něco, s tím si počítal, že by mohlo přijít?
Jo. S tou zadní s překrokem jsem moc nepočítal, to tam bylo dvakrát, po druhé už jsem to viděl. Spíš jsem počítal, že bude s tou přední rukou, on má tu přední ruku nebezpečnou, tak na to jsem si dával pozor. Poprvé mě zaskočil, po druhé už jsem to viděl.
Vy jste se vlastně s Ondrou tak nějak už domluvili, že budeš v Ostravě, máš v hlavě třeba nějakého soupeře?
Teďka, co bude v zimě? Ne, ještě nemám.
Super, děkuju. A ještě na Ondru. Ondro, vlastně...
Pavel, please can you wait for translate? Thank you.
Okay, so three questions to you, Jan Široky. It looked like you were angry at the referee for not stopping the fight sooner. Do you think he could have stopped it sooner? And the answer is no. I don't doubt the referee's decision. I think he stopped it at the right time. Then the second question was, were you expecting the hook of Ondřej Petrášek? The answer is, first time I didn't expect it, second time I already did. And the last question is, who do you want to fight in Ostrava against? And the answer is, I don't know yet. I haven't thought of anyone.
Já navážu s Ondrou. Ondrou, vlastně ta krizová situace vznikla na začátku druhého kola, po nějakém kopu si tam podkles a přišla tam ta rána. Co se tam stalo?
No, abych byl upřímný, tak si to moc nepamatuju. Myslím si, že jsem buď kopl kick a uklousem, anebo nevím, jestli mi Honza nějak nerozkop nohu a potom kopu jsem spadnul. Takže to je jedna z těch dvou variant a potom vím, že trefil 2 údery, kdy jsem se snažil jako vstát a otočit se na něj a po těch 2 úderech už jsem byl v takovém autopilotu, no. Takže ty 2 údery byly dobře trefený.
Jasně.
Question to you, Ondřej Petrášek. What were your critical moments during the fight? We saw actually a kick, which actually left you staggering. So what happened there? And the answer is, honestly, I don't really remember. I might have slipped or he kicked my leg perhaps and I fell down. And then he also landed some very good 2 shots.
Já ještě ne, že bych tě chtěl hnát do dalšího zápasu, ale ty máš jako to zápasový tempo takový nepravidelný, tak jestli máš v hlavě třeba nějaký plán, jenom kdybys chtěl jít zpátky.
Tak jak jsem říkal, tak jsem se vlastně přestěhoval do gymu, odešel jsem z práce a chtěl jsem nakopnout kariéru a rozhodně to nezabalím po tomhle zápase. Byl to těžký zápas, jsem rád, že to bylo tady s Honzou a uvidíme, jak rychle se prostě vrátím do tréninku a teď je potřeba prostě zápasit, nabrat zpátky zkušenosti, zápasový tempo a uvidíme, co bude dál.
Another question to you, the tempo or the tournaments you take part of are not really regular, so when can we expect to see you again? The answer is I'm not sure yet. I've moved to my gym, but I'm not ending my career anytime soon. I'm glad that I had the opportunity to fight such a difficult opponent and that I could fight with Honza. I'll see when I get back to training, but I want to keep fighting. I need more experience as well.
Marian Schuster, Deník Sport, já mám otázku na Ondru. Ondro, už byla tady zmíněna ta pauza, jak jsi cítil v zápase? Projevila se ta dlouhá pauza na tobě?
Vlastně nevím, jak na to mám odpovědět, protože po prvním kole jsem se cítil dobře. Brácha říkal, že jsem ani nebyl nějak moc zadejchaný, snažil jsem se prostě šetřit sílu. Nevím vlastně, jestli jsem to první kolo vyhrál nebo ne, to asi není důležitý. Každopádně nedokážu na to odpovědět, no. Asi rozhodli ty 2 údery, si myslím.
Another question to you. What what did you think the fight was like? So how did you see the fight? And the answer is, I actually felt good after the first round. I had a good feeling. Even my brother said that it was going all right, and I wasn't even out of breath. I don't know if I won the first round as well. I think we'll see.
Další otázku mám na Romana Pauluse. Gratuluju k výhře. Koho bys chtěl dále vlastně potkat? Máš naplánovanou Bratislavu?
Ahoj, ďakujem. Na Bratislavu zrovna OKTAGON dával, už tam je asi 10 alebo 11 zápasov, takže neviem. A ďalšieho súpera, neviem teraz, tak OKTAGON boli tu asi 3 alebo 4 zápasy v tej 6-6, takže je tu veľa nových a dobrých fighterov, tak uvidíme. No. Ešte neviem moc na to zodpovedať takto.
Question to Roman Paulus. Congratulations on your win today. Who do you want to fight against? Will you be fighting in Bratislava as well? The answer is I'm actually not sure. There are already 10 to 11 fights announced in Bratislava, and I honestly can't say who I want to fight against because I don't know. There are lots of new good fighters, so I guess we'll have to see.
Ještě otázka na tebe. Dnes zápasil i Ivan Buchinger, legenda Slovenska a zároveň tvůj sparring partner. Jak jsi ten zápas prožíval?
Tak akože ľudia, čo spravili tú atmosféru, to tam bolo brutálne, keď vyhlasovali jeho meno. No a to prvé kolo, to bolo dosť také, že to som nevedel, že ak ten zápas pôjde, ale už ak začal Ivan v tom druhom, tak už som bol oveľa si istejší, že to dopadne na jeho stranu. A tešil som sa extrémne, že vyhral aj po tom zranení, takže mám radosť.
Děkuji.
Another question to you. Ivan Buchinger, the legend of Slovak MMA, was actually fighting today, and he's also your sparring partner. What were your feelings during the fight? And the answer is the atmosphere was absolutely breathtaking and amazing. I could not believe how people were calling out his name. I felt like it was so amazing. And I wasn't sure if the match was going to go his way after the first round, but then when I saw the second round, I knew that he had secured his victory, and I'm really happy about it as well.
Vladimír Bilušin, Svet MMA Sportnet na Jana Širokého. Ty si známy tým, že čím sa dlhšie odvíja ten zápas, tak si silnejší, taký ten ťahavý typ. Zase Ondro Petrašek je zase má prvé kola veľmi silné. Bral si to aj tak, že chceš to radšej to prvé kolo ustrážiť a potom ísť v tom druhom, treťom kole naplno?
Ano, byl to taky druh taktiky, nebo s čím jsme počítali, že jsme chtěli Ondru spíše tavit. V začátku já jsem chtěl být teda tady na nohách, ale ne za každou cenu. Měl jsem, že pokud Ondra bude chtít jít na 100% se mnou na zem, tak se s ním budu prát na zemi, anebo u klece, jakoby bylo mi to jedno, ale počítal jsem s tím, že ho budu muset hodně táhat, protože fízu má a to se ví, takže jo, byl to jako gameplay taky, ano.
Question to you, Jan Cherokee. We know that normally when you fight, the longer the fight goes on, the stronger you are. Was it a strategy for you to be careful in the first round and then to actually show off your skills in the coming rounds? And the answer is yes, it was part of the game plan, part of the strategy. I wanted to take it slow, and I wanted to keep the fight on the legs, but not at any cost. I was also prepared to fight him on the ground or during the fight on the cage as well. And I also knew that Ondřej Petrašek was physically strong.
A ešte jedna otázka na Romanka Paulusa. Prvé kolo bolo veľmi vyrovnané, kľudne mohlo ísť na superovú stranu. Čo ti hovorili tréneri v prestávke a cítil si aj ty, že ďalšie dve kola musíš vyhrať a chceš sa vrátiť na tú víťaznú voľnu?
Vieš čo, tak tá chuť po tom víťazstve bola veľmi veľká, keďže som mal dve prehry po sebe. No a bolo to také, že ja keď som začal viac do neho tlačiť a prešiel som z nejakých úderov na dlhšie kombinácie, tak vždycky ma zväzoval a ja som sa nechal vlastne s tým spojiť a potom sme si vymieniali pozície na pletive, takže to bol viac menej taký clinch, ale necítil som sa byť v tom clinchi nejako extrémne ohrozený, lebo jak sme aj videli zápas napríklad Kincel s Vemolom, tak síce on do mňa tlačil, ale ten damage akože výrazný nemal a ja som mu tam pár lakťov aj takto dával, takže nemal som nejaký pocit, že by som akože prehrával, lebo to, že ma tlačil na pletivo, tak neviem, no, že akože bolo to také sporné, ale boli to také situácie, že proste, že keď som rozbehol tie dlhšie komba, tak vždy ma spojil a ja som sa nechal s ním zviazať a potom to bolo také, no, takže tak.
Question to Roman Paulus. Did you feel like you had to dominate in the second round? Because we knew that the first round didn't go exactly perfectly. What did your coaches actually tell you during the break? And the answer is, I of course had a insane will to win today. I had to win after losing 2 times. I tried to put pressure on him. We also switched positions on the sprawl. We were in a clinch, and I didn't see it as a threat, not at all. As we also know from the fight, Carlos and Ginsel, it can be dangerous, but I managed, when he pushed me to the cage, I managed to land some very good elbow hits, and I actually felt like I couldn't lose. So I was quite sure that I was going to win today.
Marek Ruška, FightLife.cz. Lazar, big congrats. Tell me, what was your tactics before the fight?
Marko, Lazar is here on this part of press conference only as a translator for Vladislav Kančev. Questions for Lazar on the second part of this conference. Thank you.
OK. Tak přejdu k Romanovi. Romane, můžeš mi ještě teďkom vlastně po zápase říct, ty jsi byl po 2 porážkách, šel si do toho zápasu, jak velký vliv to vlastně na tebe mělo v přípravě a jestli do jaké míry ti to svazovalo?
Vieš čo, tak akože bol som pod takým tlakom, lebo tak samozrejme, že nechceš prehrať už 3. krát, ale zase mal som z toho aj takú pozitívnu motiváciu a chuť po tom víťazstve som mal naozaj akože veľkú, ešte aj duplom na Štvanici, takže všetko to tak hralo dokopy a vyšlo to, takže som rád.
Díky moc.
Roman Paulus, question to you again. After 2 losses, I think the pressure was quite big on you. How did it influence your training? And did it limit you in any way? The answer is, of course, I did feel pressure. I did not want to have a 3rd loss, but I thought that it was more of a positive motivation. And Štvanice is also an incredible arena, so I was glad that I could fight there, and I'm glad that it worked out today.
Jakub für MMA ohne Maske. Can I ask in German for Nico? Ja? Okay. Nico, eine wunderschöne Premiere heute bei OKTAGON und dein Sieg. Sag mal, hast du dir das so vorgestellt und wie hast du heute Štvanice genossen?
Okay, no, we can talk. I got the energy now. Ich habe mich eigentlich gut gefühlt. Es war ein super schönes Event. Es war, denke ich mal, mein größter Traum, hier zu kämpfen. Zu Štvanice sage ich einfach nur, wow, heftiges Event, das heftigste Event, was ich jemals gekämpft habe. Das ist mit den üblichen Veranstaltungen gar nicht zu vergleichen, wo ich bis jetzt gekämpft hatte. Und ich bin einfach dankbar, hier gewesen zu sein.
Question to you, Nikolaus. We saw an amazing debut for you, and congratulations on your win. What did you imagine today in Štvanice? How did you think it would go, and how did you enjoy the atmosphere? The answer is the feeling was absolutely amazing. It was an amazing event. I felt so good here. I think it was the biggest dream for me to be able to fight here. I found it absolutely breathtaking. All I can say is wow. I think it's the craziest event I've ever fought in, ever, and I can't even compare it to anywhere else. It was amazing.
Thanks a lot for your questions. Now is the time to finish the first part of press conference. Let's have a short break, and will be time for Ondřej, Palo, and Carlos Vemola, and Mate Sanikidze, and other fighters. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, you too, bro. It's done? Can I go home?
Welcome everyone on the last press conference from Štvanice, from this epic stadium. We just broadcasted, I just got the message from our team that we have very good numbers worldwide. First time big numbers in US, very good numbers in UK, France, Serbia, Georgia and other countries. And they saw the last event here on Štvanice, they saw halftime show which was amazing. And we have to say thank you for our team. They put a lot of effort in all these tournaments. They saw the interesting dance of Andre and Attila. They saw the amazing emotional moments and also the great fights that these guys performed. And we are very proud of both events that we were witnesses last 2 days. They saw a halftime show where Andre has this emotional speech, and I have to say that every day I'm thinking how I am blessed and whole Octagon team is blessed that we have Andre on the top of this crazy circus, I would say, Octagon. The guy who has the same passion, same love, same vision for what we are doing, for this sport, for everything, and he always can move with our hearts, and I cannot be more happy with a partner like you, my friend. Thank you very much, really. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, thanks to everyone, and tip sport performance of the night, tip sport výkon večera is going to Ivan Buchinger. Congratulations. 5,000 euro. Okay, so first question.
Pavel Bartoš, Ivane, musím se zeptat, co uděláš s bonusem.
Neviem ešte, čo budem s ním robiť, ale niekam to dám určite.
Ivan, congratulations. What will you do with the bonus? I'm not sure how I'll use it, but I'm sure that I will use it. So.
Já přijdu k Matému, gratuluju k výhře, ale předpokládám, že to není úplně způsob, jakým bych chtěl vyhrát.
Mate, congrats for your win today, but I don't think it was the way you wanted to win.
Of course not. I did not want this because I promised people it will be big show from me, and that's why it was not good. But it is what it is. It is sport, and I stepped and in front of, and I have my career, and I can just walk in front of and continue my career with chill.
Zatím nevíme vlastně, jak se to
môžeme sa stretnúť v Bratislave, nie?
Zatím nevíme, jak se to zranění vyvine, ale uvažoval bys si o odvetě třeba s Losenem?
We're not sure yet how Losen's injury will work out, but are you thinking about a rematch with him?
First time I want to mention I have a big team who care about me, about my career. This is so close friend. This is my coach. This is my manager. This guy is like my family because we start together in member competition in Octagon, and just need to talk to them, and we must we will have some decision about that. I cannot say right now because this is big business. It's not easy say.
A jenom když se Ivan ozval, tak jestli Mate, že by se mu líbil jako soupeř Buky případně.
Buki, would you also like to fight Mate Sanikidze perhaps? Oh, okay. And would you fight with Ivan Buchinger, perhaps?
Oh, doesn't matter who, doesn't matter where. Just give me opportunity and nothing more. Just I need to opportunity, step in front of, step toward, and I want to become number one fighter in the world. That's it, nothing more.
Kedy to bude? Október 7 Bratislava?
Perhaps on
What you
October
want?
7 in Bratislava? Perhaps we will fight together in Bratislava on October the 7th.
When?
October 7th.
Just I always say something like that. I have a team and I need to talk. And doesn't matter Buki, doesn't matter Keita, doesn't matter. No worry. Just I need to change, nothing more.
Já přijdu na Carlose. Carlose, ty jsi avizoval, že ten soupeř by mohl být těžší, než se říká. I přesto se dostal na zem. Kde byl vlastně pak ten problém? Protože většinou teď v poslední době, když se soupeř dostal na zem, tak přišel buď ground and pound nebo nějaké ukončení. Proč se teď nedařilo vlastně ty pozice přecházet?
Hele, tak to bude otázka, kterou určitě budeme hnedka od pondělí, na které budeme tvrdě pracovat, protože mě čekají těžký soupeři. Možná jsem sám byl překvapený, čekal jsem, že budu mít víc problémů v postoji, kde mě nenatrfoval skoro vůbec. Vždycky jsem si ho natlačil na pletivo, tam jsem myslel, že bude problém a nemyslel jsem, že bude problém dole, ale jak říkám, myslím si, že ho lidi zbytečně podceňovali a na této úrovni frajer, který má 15 zápasů, těžkých zápasů, si myslím, že lidi by neměli podceňovat nikoho a ukázal, že je to opravdový warrior. Těch úderů tam pár dostal, vydržel až do konce a vím, že se to třeba lidem úplně nelíbilo, ale zase, kdybych ho ukončil hnedka v prvním kole, tak by zase lidi říkali, že byl slabý soupeř, což očividně nebyl.
Carlos, question to you. You said from the start that you think your opponent is more difficult than people let on. We're normally used to when you go on the ground that you attack your opponent with a ground and pound or with a submission. So where was the problem? And why did you not manage to do this? The answer is, honestly, I did not expect it either. I actually expected that I would have problems on the sprawl or in my stand-up fighting, which I did not have any problem with, not on the ground. And as I've mentioned, they underestimated him. He is a guy who has had a lot of fights and a lot of good fights as well. And I don't think we should underestimate anyone. And the way that he managed to resist my shots, I thought that was really, really good. And we also have to mention that if I were to end him during the first round, everyone would say it was a weak opponent for me.
A ještě navážu, vlastně, co se ti honilo hlavou v tom druhém kole, když přetočil tu pozici, anebo v tom třetím kole, když jsi byl na tom pletivu poměrně dlouho, nevracel se ti ten zápas s Kinslem, který se odehrál celý na pletivu?
Okay, já si myslím, I don't think I'm coming back in my head into the fights before. Every fight is different, and I was on my back in second round, but that just shows even if I get in a bit of a trouble, I can hold on and come back later on. I don't give up. Doesn't matter what happened. You know, fighting is up and down. So yeah, I didn't think about the previous fight at all.
Já už jenom dvě rychlý a předám to vlastně kombinovaná možná na Carlose i na Ondru. Dneska jsme se dozvěděli, že zápas Vémola VK 2 nebude, což tak jako bublalo zákulisí. Dneska už je to oficiální. Co se vlastně jako stalo? Nebo jaký je plán?
Já si myslím, že jsme se nedozvěděli, že nebude.
Já myslím, že nebude letos. Bude letos?
Jo, že letos nebude.
Tak?
No, říkali jsme, že to letos asi nevyjde. Ale Attila byl, jo, zase má anglicky mluvit, že? Jo. Jsem blbý už. I don't think that we really said that this year will not happen, but it's most likely because Carlos will have the fight with Paul Langer in October, and then we will see from there. Also, Attila needs to know in front of like 5-6 months, so maybe we are thinking about something else. We will see. It's like open book, and we have to discuss through all entities.
Takže ještě možný, že
I would just say that options that are other options, if it will not be this year, they are good. So we have some plan that could be even better.
Takže šance, že bychom Carlose třeba viděli letos a ten zápas Attila V. Mola příští rok.
Yeah, it's always like Carlos wants to be active. Attila wants only fight with Carlos. Maybe some different kind of MMA fight. We got also some options for Attila in with different bodies, I would say. So we'll see.
A mám úplně poslední, když tady mám Carlose, který vlastně zmiňoval v zápase s Kinslem, že kdyby věděl o tom bodování, tak by změnil tu taktiku. Jak moc, nebo jestli a jak moc uvažujete třeba o otevřeném bodování, zavedení vlastně v zápasech?
Yeah, the open scoring, it's on the table, and I was the one who was calling for it a long time ago. And I think we will do it sooner than later. Definitely for next year, maybe even this year. It's coming.
Hi, Mate. Just a quick question. Would you think about going to bantamweight?
I'm happy about that question because, yeah, me and my team just thinking about that. We want to try this, and also I mentioned in my previous press conference I must do double champ in 2 categories, and we saw everyone. My metabolism just yesterday morning, my weight with water, with MMDs, and that means just that I can do this weight, and why not? Just try.
So you probably saw yesterday's fight, Magart Lima. What did you think about that fight?
We saw what happened in the fight, and yeah, it was my prognosis because I knew Lima was much better than Magart, honestly. Yeah, and I think Magart is a normal fighter, not like so cool or biggest star or like. And Lima, this is really talented guy, really, and he proved this.
Okay, thank you, Mate. Lozen, I have a question for you. I know it's too soon, but do you know already what happened? And what's the injury, maybe?
I think broken bones. The injury is broken bone, they tell me. So.
Like in the feet, on the foot?
Yeah. He was the first low kick from the fight. I think I catch him on the on the knee or something like that, and it broke.
You broke it through his leg or through his body or what?
Yes, yeah. I kick him at the break.
Okay. And maybe would you like to repeat this fight?
Of course, otherwise the story is not finished, So, I was feeling great, I was feeling the distance, and I hope Mati is going to give me that chance to fight him again, because you cannot tell me there is better fight in Octagon between after this fight, Everybody look how much people came today and sold up this stadium to watch this fight, so I think it must be a rematch. You cannot, I don't know if he's happy with this win. I will not be happy with this man. With all of respect for him, I feel like he didn't beat me, and I don't feel unbeatable. I was very strong. I feel very good. I feel so. Yeah, I hope. I'm not gonna force the rematch, but I hope with all my heart he can give me the rematch.
Okay, and just can you tell us about the weight cut? Was it a problem for you?
No, actually, it was not the problem, but. 2 weeks before I started, I was eating a little bit too much, because I don't know. I think the last 3 months I've been doing 61, like first Bark, Tihota, and now him. So I just carry a little bit away with the food, but yeah, it was like 100 grams too much. It's nothing so.
Okay, thank you. I have just one question for you, Ondro, because I know you are a football fan of Baník Ostrava, and when you are thinking about doing a tournament at the football stadium, would you rather do it in Letna or Eden? Just a curious question.
Yeah. Whoever give us more money from those 2 clubs, we can do it there. No, I don't know. But there's another stadium also. So.
Ostrava?
Ostrava is option, but not with the stadium. There's an athletic around, so it's too far. But in Bratislava, it's very nice stadium.
Okay. Thank you.
Marian Šuster, Deník Sport. Question for Carlos. First of all, congrats. You've said before that fight with Materla would be the biggest fight in Europe. Are you still interested before your career ends?
Right, it's all depends on bosses of Octagon. I said I'm gonna finish my career with Attila Beck. People maybe thought it's gonna be dizzy. If it's not gonna be dizzy, it's gonna be next year, just because Octagon planned something bigger. I always had my dream when I started fighting in the hotels in Czech Republic. I said once we're gonna be in the hockey stadium. After we did the hockey stadium, I said once we're gonna be O2 Arena. When we did the O2 Arena, then I said one day we're gonna be in football stadium, and I believe the day is gonna come. And if that's gonna be the reason why we have to move the fight for a little bit of later, I'm happy to wait. But me and Attila Vega are different. Attila likes to sit around and wait. I don't like to sit around and wait. So in the meantime, if the Octagon bosses come with Materla, of course I'll take it. I just want to have a grand finale of my career. I'm fighting over 30 years. I think it's been a long ride, and I want to finish it with a legacy fight with Attila Vega. We maybe plan it for December, but I can get injured. Or Attila Vega can get injured, so that's not going to happen. We do it next year. We maybe going to plan it for football stadium in summer. One of us get injured. So even if it's in 2 years or 3 years, I will finish my career with Attila Vega. I will wait for him, and I still can't forget the loss. So that's something I got to do. I have to beat him before I retire. So it doesn't matter if it's this year, next year, or year after. I will finish my career with him, and I'm not going to sit around. So yeah, if you got Materla for him, for me, bring him in. Why not?
Ondřej Němec, CNN Prima News. Kdyby to bylo možné a mohly by být odpovědi pro diváky v češtině, budeme rádi, ale tak. Můj první dotaz je na promotéry. Co říkali na vlastně reakci publika na Carlosův zápas a ten průběh? Jak hodnotíte vlastně samotný zápas?
Já myslím, že nejlíp to zhodnotil Paulo Langer, upřímně. Hele, ale tak každý divák, který si zaplatí, má právo na svou reakci, takže s tím musíš být v míru. Ten zápas, už vždycky ve fotbale si říkalo, že máš lehký soupeře. Jo? Teďkom jsme hráli s kým? Faerské ostrovy a už říkají, už není lehkých soupeřů. Tak v MMA už se to blíží taky. Už není lehkých soupeřů. Určitě Alcina jako předvedl daleko víc, než všichni očekávali. Já jsem čekal, že bude Karla, že po něm vystartuje, že bude ho trápit v postoji, že prostě víme všichni, že couvat před Karlem není úplně jako ta správná taktika, ale když ho ve druhém kole převalil, tak jsem si dokonce myslel, že vyhrál to druhý kolo. Byl jsem překvapený, že mu to rozhodčí nedali, ale dneska jsem byl překvapený mnohokrát, co se týkalo bodů, takže to vůbec nic neznamená. A lidi na začátku Karlovi fandili, a na konci nebyli úplně spokojení, že to neukončil, no, tak to je.
Palo, jestli můžete taky nějaký svůj komentář?
Jo, akože asi podobne, ale že ja si myslím, že niekedy to aj tak, ja som si to na to dával pozor, som to pozoroval vlastne, keď aj tam bolo nejaké negatívne, ako ten pískot a tak ďalej, ale stále kopec ľudí proste tlieskalo a tak ďalej, takže bolo tu veľa fandov Karla, akorát, že keď pískate a bučíte, to trochu viac počuť ako ten potlesk a dneska tu bolo aj hodne tých, čo boli akože tí nespokojnejší. Ale nevedel som to úplne tak jednostranne. Ale proste tí fanúšikovia presne vyjadrili tú nespokojnosť, myslím, s priebehom zápasu hodne a na konci možno to aj sa odrazilo na tom celom, keď nastupoval, presne ako hovoril Ondro, tak to bola iná reakcia. A tak to je proste, toto je v tom MMA, je to vlastne hrozne čisté, tie emócie sú, dostanete niekedy to, čo zasejete a tak to tí ľudia vnímajú, tak to je.
Karol, si chceš k tomu něco říct?
Já myslím, že bylo řečeno všechno, já jsem to říkal už v ringu, že děkuju těm, co tleskali a tím, co bučili, ty na to měli určitě právo, že já sám jsem od sebe čekal lepší výkon. Myslel jsem si, že víc problémů budu mít v postoji, což jsem neměl. Na zemi tam bylo pár chybiček, na kterých musím zapracovat. Důležitý je samozřejmě vítězství. Můj poslední zápas zápas byl prohra. To MMA je prostě nahoru dolů. Já sice můžu být zklamaný z průběhu zápasu, ale podívejte se na Kejtu. Na začátku zápasu si myslím, že byl lepší, že mu to všechno vycházelo a stejně kvůli zranění prohrála a je mě ho opravdu líto, že nemohl předvíst, co v něm je. A to je něco, co toho zápasníka musí strašně mrzet. Takže tohle je prostě to MMA. To, že se mně nepovedl zápas, to neznamená, že se mně nepovede v Bratislavě.
Teď dotaz na Ivana Buchingera. Ivane, teď samozřejmě bylo to naprosté štěstí a ty si mi v rozhovoru i říkal, že vlastně tohle byl možná největší zážitek, co se týká podpory fanoušků. Tak promiň, že se zeptám, ale před lety si i dokonce mluvil trochu o konci kariéry a tak, že jsi zvažoval. Teď vedle tebe sedí Carlos Vemola, o kousek starší, který říká, že už mu zbývají 2 zápasy. Je tohle téma, na který bys nějak pomyslel? Plánoval si to?
Akože chcem skončiť kariéru, na to som nikdy nemyslel. A ešte som nemyslel, len hovorím, že neviem už toľko trénovať ako predtým. Už telo nedovolí, bohužiaľ, toľko trénovať ako predtým, ale akože silovo a kondične sa cítim veľmi dobre. Len tie zranenia, čo som mal, no to ma pribrzdili.
Takže není to téma. Tak a poslední jenom na Daniela Škvora. Pardon.
Question to Ivan Buchinger. We heard some talks about you wanting to end your career. Is it true? Because Carlos also talked about the fact that he wants to end his career. And the answer is no. I actually never thought about it. The truth is that I cannot train as well as I did before, not as intensely, and my form is not like it was before, but no, I didn't think about ending my career.
Sorry, big problém. Nešlo toto.
Ona jenom opakovala, co říkala.
Tak sorry.
Tak, můj poslední dotaz na Daniela Škvora, co říká na svou novou nástupovou melodii.
Tak to bohužel byl technický problém, každopádně může se to stát, už slečna se mi omluvila, i co to zařizovala, takže...
Ale přineslo ti to štěstí?
Přineslo mi to štěstí, určitě, každopádně jsem se s tím úplně nestotožnil, takže určitě to nebyla moje nástupovka, nicméně, jak říkám, no, technický problém se může stát na takovýhle velký akci, takže prostě omlouváme se za to a příště už snad na naší.
Gratulujeme ti.
Daniel, what did you think about your new walkout song? Because we know that you had technical problems. The answer, yes, I did have technical problems. The person who didn't put on the right song actually apologized for it. It can happen. It's a big event. It actually happens, but it brought me luck. And I didn't like the song, but it's what happens.
Question for Ivan. Teď mi psal Jakub Dohnal, gratuluji ti k výhře a vyzývá tě k zápasu právě v Bratislavě o prvního kontendera. Tak líbí se ti to víc, než třeba zápas s Matem?
Veľmi dobrá otázka. Nečakal som to, že teraz prehrá Keita a Štvanice sa stane šampiónom. Ale keďže už je taká situácia, tak by som možno, že zobral zápas s ním vo 6-6 zápasoch, hej.
Question to Ivan Buchinger. Dohnal actually said congrats for your win today. And the question is, when you will be fighting in Bratislava, would you prefer to fight him or Štvanice? And the answer is, I didn't expect Mate to win today, so I have to say I think I would rather fight Mate this moment.
Ivan, I'm sorry, bro. Next time I will get it for you. Don't worry, I'm sorry.
Please don't fight for me.
Fight for me. Fight for me. Like between you.
Each other.
Ah, no. Fight you, not him.
Tuki.
Okay, next question.
For promoters, you've known Ivan for a long time. What were your feelings during the first round? It was pretty dramatic.
Yeah, the whole fight was pretty dramatic, I believe. So the feelings was great because we love dramatic fights. Last night was the most dramatic fight, Vlad Lengal, up and down, and this was almost the same, no? It looks like 9 minutes that he will lose this fight with Abubakar Tunkaro, and then he made a miracle again. So really nice fight, and that's why he's got the Tipsport performance of the night. So perfect. I think perfect for us, perfect for Ivan, perfect for audience, perfect for everyone.
I think I deserve also a performance. Boss.
Ah, yeah?
Hi. Jack from The Sun, if Akon can see me. Akon. Congratulations on the win. That was a hell of a entrance to the cage. How long had you been sort of planning that?
A long time. I was super excited to make my debut at Octagon, and I wanted to start how I mean to go on, and that's by putting on spectacular performances from start to finish. And I mean, from the moment I walk into the stadium, the arena, I want to put on a spectacle. And I hope everyone enjoyed the Jaffa cakes that I threw inside the ring. And I know, boss man, you didn't like it. I don't think you ate the Jaffa cake. But yeah, man, thank you so much to everyone for. Thank you much for you guys for getting me on Octagon, and I'm happy I showed out and unleashed the force.
Just to follow up on that as well, I mean, of course, every fight's important. There's pressure on every fight, but after an entrance like that, did you feel the extra added pressure to then come through with the win?
Of course, I knew the amount of pressure that I was putting on my shoulders, but I can handle it. I got big, wide shoulders, and nice, long, strong legs, and another strong, long third leg too. And that helps me tripod things up, and so I'll just keep applying the pressure on top. And I haven't come in here to make up the numbers. I've come in here, I've already told Cater I'm chasing him. And we could make it a freeway over here because he's hunting for his man over there for that rematch, but I'm hunting Cater, so it could be a nice, sexy threesome going on over here.
Don't worry, I'm not run away. I can run, I'm on one leg.
You can't run
So
too
don't
fast,
worry.
yeah, I know.
You know, like I say, everybody
I know.
can get it. Don't worry.
Speedy recovery, mate.
Thank you. You still get it, yeah?
Finally, Akon, obviously we know you're going to be on the Manchester show on November 3rd. Without an opponent yet, ideally, who would you like that to be? Ideally, who would you like your opponent to be on the November card in Manchester? Because we see that you'll be on it, not yet an opponent on the poster. So in an ideal world, who would you like that to be?
Well, I got a lot of options. Well, I say I got a lot of options. There's so many people that have pulled out or said no to fighting me. I guess the one notable name could be Jakob. What's his name? Jakob? Diha? No. I guess we're gonna have to figure out a name because I don't really have one yet.
You want to go to 66 now?
Me, 66?
Yeah.
Have you seen the size of my third leg?
Yeah, because they're telling me the Jakub Tichota is 66. Yeah, so no Jakub. There's no Jakub.
No, Jakub Banik.
Banik. Ah, yeah.
Banik.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was. That's what I meant. Yeah, so someone like that, or someone in the rankings, or build me up, or let's see who actually accepts the fight, and let's put on another great performance, and let's keep climbing, because my goal is to come in here and one by one I will get to that title fight, and whether Cater holds it or not, we will fight.
Lewis Stevens from DAZN. Hi there, guys. A question for Pavel and for Andre. Obviously, as Jack touched on earlier, we've seen the Manchester card be announced. Can I ask, what was the thinking behind putting it in Manchester? Because obviously you've chosen one of the biggest arenas in the UK. And then kind of as a second part to that, if it does go successfully, can we start to see regular cards in the UK?
Yeah, the reason why Manchester, because it's a great location between the big cities, and there's also Liverpool very close to that city. There's Shamrock smiling, yeah, his city. And also we were searching for the rounded arena, which is not many in UK. So that's why it was our first pick actually. We went there and yeah, just decided the biggest arena. We like the big challenges. And with this ticket sale, we just recently made a very big deal, which we'll announce very soon. It's a TV deal, one of the biggest in our history, which we believe will change all the dynamics and will be amazing. We will start the whole campaign. It still didn't start yet. And if we will continue, yes, that's just first event, and it will continue next year with, you can say that, with the 4 more tournaments in UK to really deliver the best fights and become the good domestic promotion, best domestic promotion on UK market. So that's our goal for next year.
And then, just in addition to that, we've obviously seen that Cartwright and Yousaf are both going to be making their Octagon debuts on that card. Is there any potential for any more UK fighters or Irish fighters to be added to the Octagon roster to potentially feature on that card?
Yeah, we are working on it. So there will be guys from Octagon Challenge definitely, and we just signing some other names, so it will pop out very quick.
Thanks very much, guys.
Thank you. Anybody else? Or oh yes.
Just a question, Patrik Čepec, eSports Deník Sport. The first one is for Lozen Keita. Would you like to give a chance for Ronnie Paradiser because he's on the hot streak and you are the champion in the lightweight division?
Yeah, of course. For me, I think it's one of the two, Stanigzo or Ronnie next. So Ronnie, I beat him already one time, and it was one of my worst days in the office. I was even sick, so I can do it again. So.
Okay, thank you very much. And the last question for the promoters. It was the last Štvanice. What is the greatest moment of all time that will always pop up in your mind from this iconic event?
I don't know, I have to suck it in, but probably dancing with Attila in front of 7,000 people and 100,000 at home, this will stick with me.
You should dance with me.
Yeah, we'll,
Next
like you always propose some threesome.
Yeah, and for me, I would say, I don't know, maybe the Octagon, the first tournament here, when Attila Veg was fighting here, first fight in Octagon, that was very emotional, like, okay, Attila Veg is fighting in Octagon, come on, where we are, right? Like, that was huge.
Okay, thank you very much.
So, and last but not least, One Maske.
I have one question, maybe two.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. I was like hiding there. So one question for you. You already mentioned that you are planning 4 tournaments in the UK next year. And how many tournaments do you planning like in total the next year? Because the 4th is a lot. In the UK we have like 3 or 4 another countries, Germany, Slovakia, Czech Republic.
Yeah, I think the number is still not settled, but more than 15.
So we are growing up, yeah?
It's gonna be a long year.
Okay, and for Mr. Todeu...
These guys, they still want to fight, you know, you saw him. Keita's got the list, Sanikis has got the list, now Buki's got the list, Akone has got like the whole division in front of him. I don't mention Carlos, he wants to fight every week if it's possible, so...
Yeah, roster is getting wider and wider.
Yeah.
And for Mr. Todeu, you delivered beautiful Achilles lock. Is this your specialty and you prepared this one for this fight, or you saw only the opening and went for that?
No, actually I never have a game plan, you know. I enjoy it. I enjoy every second of the fight, and I use every moment, every chance that my opponent give me. If you give me a chance, I take it. It's everything.
Thank you.
Jakub za MMA On MMA. Otázka na promotérov ohľadne Manchesteru. Bude tam nejaké vekové obmedzenie na ten event vlastne, lebo v Nemecku sú turnaje od 18 a vlastne to by ma zajímalo.
The question is if there's a age limit for Manchester tournament. No, there's no age limit. I mean, over 15 years, it's fine. And actually, we didn't know that this age restriction is in Germany, only Frankfurt area. So in Oberhausen it was good to come also if you are 16 or older.
Okay, thank you. Otázka na Dana Škvora. Dneska sa stretol kickboxer s boxerom, skončilo to submisiou. Bolo to niečo, čo si tam chystal vlastne na Hajdarpasiča?
Tak byla to vlastně jedna ze dvou věcí, s kterou jsme tak nějak jakoby počítali, že to budeme směřovat. No. Takže 50-50.
Okay, děkuji.
Question to Daniel Škor. Today we saw a match between a kickboxer and a boxer, and it ended with a submission. Did you prepare for it? And the answer is yes, it was one of two scenarios.
Last question, if I can, in German on Lazar. Lazar, herzlichen Glückwunsch zum deinem Sieg. Tolle Performance. Du hast auch heute durch eine Submission deinen Gegner gefinisht. Und wenn man jetzt sich den Ranking bei Octagon anschaut, da steht vor dir nur noch Hatef Moel. Ich weiß, man macht keine Matchmaking hier bei Pressekonferenz, aber es bietet sich die Frage, wird der Kampf zustande kommen?
Sorry. Wenn der Kampf zustande kommt. Easy money, brother. It's everything.
Thank you.
Lazar, congratulations to you today. Your performance was amazing. You also ended with a submission. And when we look at the ranking, only Hatef Moel stands before you. When will you be fighting him? Is the fight going to happen? And the answer is, it's very easy, my brother. Easy money.
I would like to see Hatef's face right now. Okay, the last question for this man in the red shirt down there.
I have a question for the promoters. As Keita was looking for the featherweight title, it's now been 1 year, he hasn't fought lightweight. Imagine his injury is like bad as it looks. Is a vacant title an option for you? Like a Ronnie fighting for the vacant title, is that like an option for you?
Yeah, it's always like this. When you don't fight for your belt more than 1 year, then the interim title or something like this is always in the air. So we will see. I don't want to make the decision right now, but we will see after Keita will come back home. We'll go back home and see the doctors, and we will know how long he needs to take the rest and rehabilitation. So after that, we will make the decisions.
And for Keita, imagine your lightweight title gets vacated. When you come back, will you hunt for the featherweight title, or do you want to get your lightweight title back?
Like I mentioned before, I want to be a double champ. I want to stay busy. So, yeah, lightweight, featherweight. If I come back, I come back. I want everybody head. So, whoever got the title, I want. But I really want the rematch with Štvanice also, and Ronnie can get it also. So these two are my name. Even though a fight with Ronnie, title or not title, I still want to fight with Ronnie, because for me, like, I beat this guy, and now for me he have like a big mouth. So I just want to prove something, because for me this is, I'm always proving myself. Like now I'm gonna prove again. I can come back I can make a good comeback and beat Ronnie, and get the title featherweight. I don't even care about the title lightweight. I just want to beat Ronnie and Štvanice.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. So that was it. You want to say something?
Oh, please give me some opportunity for thanks. Just I want to thank guys who support me. This is Kosti, Nashiludi, and just Europa Bay. Thank you guys for support. Just you can finish.
Thank you, boss. No, but you deserve it. You're a champ. Okay. Thank you, guys. That was the last one from Štvanice. It means the world for us that all of the media is sitting with us until 2 o'clock in the morning. Now we go to after party, which is in Epic Club. So let's take some drinks, be happy, and see you in Frankfurt September 16. Thank you very much.
Octagon returns to the capital of German MMA, Frankfurt, where our first 2 tournaments were completely sold out. We'll see new faces debut in Octagon, which are already very well known to the German fans. Kerim Engizek, one of the most popular fighters in Germany with 11 victories in a row. Islam Dulatov, the man with two faces. One a dangerous cage fighter and the other a successful male model. The German star trifecta will be completed by none other than Christian the Kelch Jungwirth, who the fans voted back into action in the Tipsport Game Changer, thanks to the lucky loser voting. Marcel Grabinski will also feature. Plus, a title battle which could crown the first ever German Octagon champion. As Frankfurt's Katharina de Lista is set to face Australian Jacinta Austin. In the semi-finals of the €1 million Tipsport Game Changer Pyramid, we bring you David Pink Panther Kozma versus Bojan Veličković, who is hungry for revenge, and a man who made the world go crazy with his last submission, Louis Glisman, against the Greek matador, Michaelides, who will take one step closer to the dream trophy and the life-changing check. Experience Octagon. Tickets available at octagontickets.de.